Welcome to this Connect M3 Fortnite podcast recorded on 8th of December 2024. I'm Helen King and my Fortnite today is titled, Who Asked for Cows? Or Us? Is it time to make better choices? Starting with our food. One of the latest concerns about what's going into food is a new feed supplement for cows. Trials of Bovaer as an additive to food given to cows have begun. Cows have no say in the matter, and it seems, nor do we. The new additive is designed, so we're told, to reduce the amount of methane in the atmosphere. It will do so, we're told, by reducing the amount of methane that cows produce during the process of the digestion of their food. Bovaer is raising all sorts of questions about human health, animal welfare and the safety of food. That's good, we need to ask these questions. Within days of a trial starting, a website was created to list dairy farmers that are not taking part in the trials, called Bovaer Free Farms, which can be found in the links section. The corporate business leading the trials, Arla Foods UK, also began to see a backlash, a people's boycott. In many ways, this is good news, of course. It shows that many people care enough about the quality and safety of the food and drink they consume to face the inconvenience of travelling further to buy from an organic supplier such as a farm shop. Raw milk is also getting talked about, which is great as many people find it boosts their health. Farmers producing it are listed on another website, which again is in the links section. Many people care about animal welfare. It's not just that they're asking questions about what Bovaer might do to us. People also want to know about the long-term negative effects on the cows being fed the stuff. So what will the effects be on the health of cows that have to eat it? The suggestion is, they won't be good. The active ingredient is Bovaer is 3-nitrooxypropanol, 3-NOP for short, which inhibits the enzyme methyl coenzyme M reductase, known as MCR, in the rumen, the last stomach compartment in ruminant animals. Bovaer thus blocks the final step in methane production by cows. 3-NOP is not for human use. Handling it may damage male fertility and reproductive organs and requires protective gear to be worn. Despite all this, it's safe to be fed to cows and thus put into milk. Is that credible? The above most concerning information, plus a lot more, appears in an article by Natural Vet. This article also points out that it's not cows that produce methane, rather it's the result of a breakdown and fermentation of plant material. As the article says, what real difference does it make whether it takes place inside or outside a cow? I have to say, the negative reactions to this particular new additive on social media are a little like being shocked at losing a pawn during a game of chess. To be shocked by such an event would suggest that a player is unaware that they are involved in such a game against an opponent who wants to win. Not that I'm suggesting the content of food is a game, although for some who wish to see it, there's evidence to suggest it perhaps might be. What I am saying is contamination of food and drink is not new. It's been going on for a long time. Is Bovaer a contaminant? I don't know. All I know is that not only are cows not given a choice about it being in their food, neither are we humans. Given how interconnected everything is, the web rather than chain that is food supply, staying away from this stuff isn't as simple as dropping milk from our diets. It's been suggested that such actual or perceived contamination could be a strategy to persuade us to reduce our consumption of beef and dairy products. Who knows? Bill Gates is invested in a different methane suppressant for cows, as an article on MIT Technology Review explains. Ruminate, that's the figure 8, Bill's product, has an additional element for companies' pitch to persuade farmers to use it, being increased productivity. If a cow produces less methane, she apparently saves energy that she can then use to run around a meadow. No, I jest. That saving energy enables the cow to produce more muscle and milk. The cost to farmers of a supplement to reduce methane could pay for itself by an increase in meat and milk. Do we need to ask, is reducing methane emission by cows about following the science, or is it about following the money? As ever, our bill is invested in all the options, not only in dairy and beef production, but also fake meat and bug farm, as explained by the People's Voice. It's fake meat and bugs for us, SC 3426A. Personally, I'm not a fan of black coffee, still less black tea, or of eating bugs for that matter. Some things you don't need to try to know the answers no, and if faced with a choice between giving up cheese and doing a firewalk, I'd be hard-pressed to choose. It's also not a matter of ceasing to buy milk from a supermarket and instead going to a local dairy farmer, or of switching to locally made cheese that we buy from our local organic farm shop or farmer's market. I suspect that Bovaer and other methane-suppressing additives are going to end up in everything. Milk and its byproducts are in many edible products for starters. It's not just that, though. After it leaves the cow, it's going to end up in the soil, which means it's going to end up in other life forms. That's without it getting into the waterways. And then there's a possibility that it's not just cows will be munching on it. Once it's been found to cut down methane production, who's to say it won't be put into all our food and our drinking water too? How do you know it's not already there? I'm joking, of course. Humans are not ruminants, so we should be safe. In a sense, however, none of this matters. Yes, I'm all for standing with a cow or supporting a God-given right to birth, which, contrary to popular opinion, is apparently how the methane gets liberated into the atmosphere rather than escaping from the other end. But I'm as guilty as anyone as not taking enough interest in bovine well-being, let alone acting to improve it, until it appears to threaten me. We can't all do everything, but what we can all do is educate ourselves and support the people who do know about animal welfare and work hard to make sure animals have happier lives. We're told Bovaer is going to help save the planet from extinction by reducing methane, a dangerous greenhouse gas, we're told. Is that true? Is it dangerous? Who knows? We do know, however, the well-being of animals and people is not an indicator that matters. Profit is, on the other hand, along with carbon dioxide. Measurables matter in our current society, founded on a materialistic worldview. We have not been asked whether we want this stuff in our food web, in ourselves, or in cows. There has been no debate about it. Big Ag has just been waved through, again. This current attack on cows' natural digestive processes has struck a chord with many people. The clear and unambiguous statements being presented by dairy farmers around the UK are a clear sign that Big Ag has gone a step too far. That's the statements that they will not be putting this stuff in their feed for cows. The last straw is only the last straw in retrospect, after all. Whatever the long-term effect of Bovaer on cows, humans, on the environment might be, now is a great time to start thinking about how we wish for our food to be, and how we wish for our world to be as well, starting with our health systems, our education services, how people are cared for. The list of aspects of our world we need to begin making better choices about is long. We have a lot to do together. We'd best get started. It's exciting, isn't it? So that's where I leave this for today, as far as my current thinking goes. But what are your thoughts? Thank you for listening to this Thought Byte today. I hope it's given you further things to think about on this important subject. For further information on this and related subjects, do check out the PDF of this article, reference TB-4495C. It contains a number of links to supporting articles, plus links to many other enlightening and fascinating articles on a variety of topics. Meanwhile, I look forward to sharing my next Thought Byte with you very soon. Goodbye.